All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. And today, chances are if you clicked on this, you are not doing your mobility work. So today, I'm going to show you every exercise you'll need for proper mobility. I'm going to show you a good mobility routine that you can do before every workout. It hits everything from ankles, hips, torso, shoulders. I'm gonna hit a little bit of everything just because it's good to do mobility for what workout you're gonna do. So if you're gonna do upper body, it's good to do some shoulder work before that. But it's also good just general health to do full body mobility every day. Make sure everything's moving the way that it should. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna show you what that is. So let's go get into it. So first up, we have foam rolling. So foam rolling is great for before, like I said, every workout. It's good to get blood flowing through the muscles that you're gonna be using. I'll hit a little bit of everything, usually starting kind of lower body, kind of run over the calves real quick. Okay, from there, moving up to hamstrings. Again, usually same time, both legs back and forth. Just cross over, get a little more pressure, hit one. Good. From there, we'll go glutes, and this is one that most people usually don't do. Ooh, and it's usually the one that is super tight. So this one, you have to do one leg at a time. Just bring one leg up, straighten the other, and we're just gonna be rolling right over, kind of like that upper glute area. Oftentimes when people get back pain too, that it comes from this spot specifically. And so just working that spot is really good. You can also kind of play with the angle that your leg's at. So whether it's out sideways like this, or you can rotate it up and roll through it like that as well. After glutes, kind of through the back now, starting a little bit lower, slowly working it up then to the mid and upper back, and rotating side to side a little bit to hit more of the lats, which again is another spot that's usually really tight for people. So foam rolling for the first time, it's probably going to be uncomfortable, maybe a little painful. So after foam rolling, we're going to move into the actual mobility work now. And in general, I like to spend maybe 5-10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes, foam rolling. Then we'll spend another maybe 5-10 minutes with the mobility work for the day. So for the mobility work today, we're going to start with lower body. So we're going to start with ankles, work our way up to the hips, through the torso, then the shoulders lastly. So first thing for ankles, there's also a little bit of hips as well. Just kind of like this kneeling hip flexor stretch. So you definitely get a stretch in the hip flexor here. But I like forcing and focusing on keeping foot flat and getting this flexion forward with the knee and having that knee drive over the toe. And you get some good stretch in the back of the calf here. And so I like kind of holding this stretch. We'll rock back and forth here. This is a good one before like a leg day or like a squat day to really get this knee and ankle movement working smooth. So next, we're moving into more hip focused work. So we're gonna do an exercise called 90-90s. So what that involves is setting up the legs in a close to 90 position here. Then we can start hands back here, and there's progressions to slowly move it up with no hands, but we'll start back here. Legs in 90-90. We're going to slowly and controlled rotate over until we're 90-90 on the other side here. Hold for a second. Slow and controlled back. This time we're gonna go no hands. So hands are up, 90-90, slow and controlled, bringing it back over to 90-90 on the other side. And with this one, we're gonna kind of go through this 3, 4, 5 times each side, holding it, making sure we're getting that good rotation in the hips. So now moving into more upper body focused mobility, we're going to be doing the world's greatest stretch. So this is probably one of the more common mobility exercises. And what this involves is setting up into a lunge position right here, trying to keep that back leg as straight as possible. We're going to take that inside arm, tuck it down, and then we're going to be rotating through the torso up. Okay. And we're going to be working that thoracic rotation through the mid-back. So lastly, for shoulders, or for upper body I should say, we're going to be doing a overhead lat PNF stretch. And this is one of my favorite exercises, drills to do before an upper body workout. So what it's going to be, we're going to take a thicker band, put it on a pole. We're going to tuck one arm through and have the band hit kind of like just below the elbow here. I personally like to hold the band then with my hand back here. But we're going to be standing up. And we're just going to kind of lean into it a little bit and let this band pull our arm up. And what you should feel is a stretch kind of through like this armpit, underarm area right in here, which is where the lat is. And we're just going to kind of sit in here for a second, let that pull it up. And every so often, we're going to put a little bit of pressure through the elbow, down. And we should feel this muscle, the lat down here, activate. Then we're going to relax. And we're going to let it pull back a little bit further. We're going to contract it and relax it a few times, and then we'll switch sides. So those are my 4 favorite and most commonly used mobility exercises for ankles, hips, spine, and shoulders. If you guys want a more specific mobility routine for just hips, just shoulders, just the spine, whatever it may be, or just lower, just upper, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully it helped, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.